Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we got artists and incests, not insects, incest. That's right. Kanye West hits with bad news, Ja Rule and Ghostwrite, and Lil Wayne on some, pardon me, and is 50 Cent gonna walk down that aisle? Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content, man. We definitely appreciate that. If you haven't done so already, hit the sub button, man. It definitely helps us out. Hey, yo, shout out to LW who comes through in the comment section, and Queen Yetta who's always seeing us every single night. We definitely love and appreciate y'all, man. We got much love for y'all. Stop playing, okay? Moses Baluku holding down Nairobi, Kenya, salute. And Daniel O'Connell, you know we be all up in your blinds, man. Now, first on deck, let me tell you something, man. People are sick. What I've learned, right, about people is that when they do certain things or would do certain things, they think everybody else would do those same exact things. So in essence, right, people accuse others of things they tend to be guilty of. Don't look, just keep looking straight, Daniel, right? No need to get into it like right before bed. Anyway, remember when they shot you down with this one? You're like a brother to me, and you're nasty behind pressed on like, but like I ain't though. Well, check this out. King Von's sister was his half-sister, or something like that, right? It happens. Now, when they were small kids, they were together, but they got separated when their father died, and then they reconnected later on. Now, some sick bastard decided to pull up old messages where she refers to Von as bae and love of my life, and they insinuated that her and her brother were in an incestuous relationship. How sick can these niggas be? I'm sorry, right? It slipped, right? You're like, good thing you're black. Yeah, right. Sounds have no color, man. I done told you that already. They assumed that the two were in some kind of a relationship, and she had this to say about it. Take a listen.
Get y'all sick, nasty. Do I like I'm from down south? Me and my brother, we from Chicago. We're not from down south where people they brothers and sisters with y'all nasty, dirty. I hope all y'all that saying that, I hope y'all grandma died. Nasty. We don't even get down like that. Hope that old die with y'all dirty, nasty. Y'all just so nasty. Like, I can't believe blockers. I don't even want to think about no shit like that. Like, what the I don't even want to talk about it because it's disgusting. Like, anytime my friends even talk about it, like, I don't want to.
Do I look like I'm from down south? Me and my brother, we from Chicago. We're not from down south where people F their brothers and sisters. Close go. Sis, don't do the south like that. That's them redneck hicks in Alabama. Anyway, check this out, right? There's a mechanism in your brain, according to researchers, that prohibit people from biologically looking at their siblings in such a filthy manner. I mean, genetically, it's too damaging to your offspring. You see what I'm saying? Your offspring will come out all damaged, which is biology's way of letting you know I don't F with that. Which is also why people of the same sex can't naturally reproduce. I mean, say what you want, right? Biology and nature are like, I don't F with that. Period. You're not reproducing that way. Not with my help. But I digress. You're like, but that hurt my feelings. Look, nature don't give a F about your feelings, man. Go on and tell nature I want to reproduce how I want, and nature gonna give you the finger. Then let your lineage die off while calling you selfish. Let me keep it moving. Kanye West is suing his summer intern. Now, I know you're probably like, oh, well, that's pretty low, right? But hear me out. Kanye is not wrong on this. Not even a little bit. Not to me, at least. Listen, the dude worked for Ye as a summer intern, right? The intern shared non-public images of Yeezy's products on Instagram and didn't remove them even after he was sent multiple cease and desist letters. You see that? Nas said it on Illmatic, the Genesis. Ninjas don't listen, man. They done told you to remove the products and stop cuffing around, but the man chose not to listen. What's left to do, right? You threaten the business because you're hard-headed, then we got to touch your pockets. That's it. I bet you learn quickly then, right? Now, dude signed a non-disclosure agreement with a $500,000 liquidated damages provision, which essentially means he's screwed. Look, you always come to the conclusion that being thick-headed is expensive. That road always ends up with you dropping a hefty bag at the exit. Now, if you think that's bad, right? Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, according to a loose-lipped source, don't look at me, had he told me, I wouldn't have said anything, right? But Kanye and Kim have attempted to see a marriage counselor concerning their marriage to no avail. They're now more resolute in their decision to part ways, which is devastating, right? To hear, let alone the children. Now, the source stated he is talking to divorce lawyers this week. I'm wondering if his presidential run has something to do with it. I mean, one thing I definitely know for sure. When folks, artists in particular, align themselves with a certain politician, it's like they always walked away with a scar or something like that. Anyway, add his family to your prayer list tonight. They're people, man. They got blood vessels and whatnot. It's just that they drop hot tracks and look good. Ja Rule. During the summer, right, I did a story on Ja Rule and whether or not he was a hip-hop icon. And the ladies came out the woodworks in the comments section and sizzled me. I stand by my word, though. Anyway, your boy Ja Rule has decided to post an interesting statement to Twitter, which makes me look at him over my glasses. Like, word? I know you got glasses? Sunglasses, all right? Ja Rule has went to Twitter and stated the following. He said, quote, "I was just reminiscing about some of the artists I wrote for. Sheesh. Y'all have no idea." Close quote. Now, why would you go on and say something like that? If you're gonna say something like that, you gotta drop a hint at least. It's better. Look, it better not be Eve or Ashanti or something like that. Now, if you say all I got to say is, DMX owes me big, then you got me effed. Like, I'm effed up at that point. Like, you blew my mind. Like, if you followed that tweet up with, yeah, I've been ghostwriting and all. It ain't hard to tell. The world should be mine. If you said that, then at that point, you have my undivided attention. If you went on to say, there isn't a reasonable doubt that I get it in, then I'm flabbergasted and my ears is open. Okay? You got to drop something a little bit more than what you said, because now I got to run around and look at album covers and try to figure out who you ghost wrote for. Ghost wrote. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Donald Trump has the moving trucks in front of the White House, and it's a sight to behold. He said that he wants some type of military send-off, complete with a 21-gun salute. He keeps stopping to talk, but folks are like, bruh, don't stop. Just get the rest of your bags, homie, and keep it moving pronto. Well, now the word is out that your boy will be pardoning about 100 people on his way out the building, as presidents tend to do. And word on the street is, Lil Wayne is one of the people who will be receiving a presidential pardon. Wayne pleaded guilty in federal court to one count of possession of a firearm and ammunition by a convicted felon. He was also caught on his private jet with a loaded gold-plated .45 caliber handgun. He was also in possession of a bag containing small amounts of cocaine, ecstasy, and oxycodone. Yeah, I know. Talk about a party. He's facing up to 10 years after all that. Now, folks are also wondering whether Kodak Black is one of the 100 that will be pardoned as well. However, word on Kodak is not really out yet, so we don't really know about that. We just hope that he does pardon. It would be crazy though. Kodak staying in for lying on a gun application, but Wayne being released for having a gun and drugs. Look, I hope personally both of them dudes get pardoned and receive literal slaps on the wrist. Like somebody slapping their hand like, don't do that again. Please don't pardon the sieges though. Those videos make me sick. And finally, I don't have any tattoos, right? I figured if everyone in the world's gonna have a tattoo, I want to be the dude without one. Nothing on me is permanent except my skin. I change everything every day, right? Anyway, when I think about it, why would I put a word or image permanently on my Earth suit? And most people I know with tats tell me they regret the tats that they have. But to each their own. Here's what I do know. I figure most people will get a tattoo of their moms or their child, someone that is permanently in their life, right? But would you get a tattoo of your girl or your man's? You're like, hell no. Well, apparently 50 Cent thinks otherwise. Your boy showed off a pic of his little lady friend Cuban link on his arm, which has me wondering, is this man in love? If you get a pic of a person that you're with on your arm, ain't you in love, man? I mean, it's cool. Families are built on love, but it's such a risky action. Yo, let us know what you think. Would you get a tattoo of someone you're dating on your arm or any other part of your body? I certainly wouldn't. I don't even have arms. I'm just a voice, but if I did, I certainly wouldn't. You got arms, though. Where do you stand on that? It makes me think, right, of this YNW Melly story. YNW Melly was being interviewed. I think it was on like Adam 22. And he was like, yo, I would get a tattoo of my friends on my face if they were dead. Then, when he was asked about the tattoos that were actually on his face, he points to the two people sitting in the room like, yeah, them dudes right there. That's them. You like, wait, what? Exactly. Let us know what you think. Would you get a tattoo of someone you're dating on your body part? Who do you think Ja Rule might have ghost written for? The only way he's gonna release that information is if he actually has a falling out with someone that he ghost wrote for and then drop that. It would be nice if the person came out themselves and said, yeah, you know, your boy wrote this particular song, but I wrote all these other songs. I mean, I'm just interested in knowing who's ghostwriting for who at this point. And this incest nonsense. I mean, if someone just lost their sibling about 3 months ago, you gonna come out with that? Yo, let us know what you think. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news.